And there were lots of other patronages too that he had.
Well, they're all gone.
I mean, they can't stay, can they?
No, they've all gone.
Right,
they've all gone.
They have all gone.
And the military ones in particular have gone.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he'll find out something, what he can do. But I do hope Meghan will help him. I mean, he helped her here as much as he could, not satisfactorily, within the royal family. And I hope she will help him find things, not to just trail around after her.
What do you mean by that?
That would be too humiliating.
Yeah, and he's had a fallout with his own family. He's been forced to leave his other family, which is the army, I would suggest.
He thought of it as his family, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
He said, I think of it, we're all brothers here. That's absolutely spot on.
Yeah,
yes.
and served twice.
He'd never been happier doing that.
Served in Afghanistan. He must have loved the roles that he had. I mean, these are going to be terrible gaps for him, aren't they? I mean, do you worry for his future?
I'm very worried for his future.
So that was a lie.
I became very fond of him, and I think he's quite charismatic, and this mischievous twinkle in his eye, and brilliant with people who need help. I have no idea, and I do fear that if you want something and you actually get it, and it's all been very, very tricky, you might feel euphoric at first. And then it dies down a bit, and then you look back on it and you think about it. And I think he will miss his family. I can't see how he can't miss his family. I think it's real. He'll want to show off baby Archie, won't he? To, you know,
you would have thought
let
so,
his cousins
Angela.
see him.
You would have thought so.
I think it's a very, very
well.
difficult
We all hope that it works for them. I think some of us are sceptical, but we hope it works for them.
We don't do that here.
But finally and importantly, he was the member of the royal family who, to my kids' generation, made the royals look cool.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
In a most remarkable way. And I felt that the royal family had never been more popular, ever, in centuries, because you didn't just have an older generation respecting the monarchy. There was suddenly young kids go, monarchy, oh, that's really cool.
Okay, I'm listening. You have my attention.
Yes.
And with him gone, and when you look around at what's left, you've got Andrew now in disgrace and gone and not coming back.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You've got Princess Anne, who works her socks off, but I mean, she's 70. You've got William and Kate with huge responsibilities. I mean, just how much harm has this episode done the royal family?
Let me put it in a language you can understand.
I think it's done a lot of harm. I think it would be very hard to reconstruct it. Where it has been quite interesting is that it's induced huge support for the Queen. I mean, poor woman, she's 93. You can't go against her still. She's amazing.
Oh,
Lord. Again.
But she's had a terrible year in 2019, and she could well have done without this. Not least because she adores Harry. They did tricks together at the Olympics and with the Obamas.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
You know, they behaved very naughtily and had a lovely time. It's very sad.
no, it is sad. The whole thing is sad. Thank you very much for coming in and talking to us and giving us your personal insights into Prince Harry, who has been this much adored character, and everyone wishes him well, but gosh, a lot of us have got our doubts.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
This is the Nigel Farage Show. Here on LBC, it's 11:15.
This is LBC.
OAT-LY ! That's how you spell Oatly on the side of our oat drink packages.
Really, nigga?
But if you sing it, it sounds like this.
Trade later life for greater life with McCarthy & Stone's brand new development in Hatfield, Highclere House. To find out more and make the most of your retirement, join us for fizz and canapes and speak to our dedicated team. On hand to answer your questions, whether renting, buying, or a bit of both. Don't miss out. Make sure to join us on the 21st of January to secure your dream apartment.
You serious?
To find out more, call 0800 201 4691. Retirement living to the full.
This weekend on Sky Sports, it's Liverpool versus Man United.
Liverpool are accelerating away this time.
Liverpool's eyes are focused on their first Premier League title, but as ever, Man U will do all they can to stop them.
Nice.
Watch it live only on Sky Sports Super Sunday. And right now, get all 8 sports channels for just £20 extra a month for 18 months. Only until midnight Sunday. Search by Sky Sports. With a new 18-month minimum term contract requires Sky TV. Prices may change. Offer ends 19th January.
January is tough enough without a broken boiler. Keep your home warm and working this winter with 2 years interest-free credit and your boiler installed by one of our expert engineers.
Shut up, bro.
Plus, you'll get a 5-year British Gas warranty. And we can even quote by video call after work or on weekends. Get a quote by the 29th of February, and you can also get £200 off a new boiler, or £400 off for our existing home care customers. Search British Gas New Boiler. Conditions apply.
Oh, Lord. Again.
We live in an age where you can stream any box set instantly. But staying on top of our pensions is anything but instant. Pension Bee can transfer most old pensions together into one simple online plan.
Okay.
So you can manage your pension on your smartphone as simply as streaming that box set. Download the app or visit pensionbee.com today.
Authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority. Capital at risk.
Oat drink is like milk, but it's made from oats instead of a cow.
That doesn't make sense.
Now that you know, here's a jingle to help you remember that our name is Oatly.
O-A-T-L-Y!
This is LBC, the Nigel Farage Show. Call 0345 6060 973. Text 84850. Tweet at LBC using the hashtag Farage on LBC.
Reputation, at dealing with difficult issues. But on a personal level, she's quite a big loser, isn't she? Because her grandson's going to go and live in a different part of the world. Her great-grandson, who apparently she's not seen for months anyway, is she going to see him again more than once a year, or I don't know.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Meghan, big winner. Harry, well, I'm not so sure. What do you think, folks? What does Charlotte think? A new caller from Aylesbury to LBC. Good morning, Charlotte.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Hi. I'm when this all came out, I was very like everybody else. I think, oh yes, Meghan's done this, Meghan's done that.
What do you mean by that?
And excuse me, children in the background.
Bless you.
And now, now that I've kind of had time to process it, I think good for him. If he wants to go out, he was, like I said, he was never going to be one to conform to the royal standards anyway. With his past and his teenage years, if you like.
Yeah, but Charlotte, nobody. I mean, in some ways, that made him even more popular in the country. It made the monarchy more popular, didn't it?
Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. He will be missed. He will be massive. There'll be a massive gap in the monarchy. But I think he's damned if he does, and he's damned if he doesn't.
Yeah, right.
If he doesn't seem to be protecting his wife and child, he'll be slammed for that.
Yes.
And if he does, he's being slammed for that. He kind of can't win, so.
Really, nigga?
But Charlotte, I just think to myself, his connections, his links with the army, with the military. He served for 10 years, 2 tours of Afghanistan. He seems to. I mean, you see him at the annual festival, poppy fields outside in Westminster, the Abbey. He turns up for cavalry parades. He's Captain General of the Royal Marines.
Wow.
I mean, isn't he going to miss all of that? Isn't that going to be a huge hole in his life? And what's he going to do? I mean, she may go back to acting. It was even suggested.
That's what I just said to my partner. Maybe Harry's going to go and do his army thing, and she'll go back to acting.
But Charlotte, he can't do his army things on the West Coast.
Fact.
He can't
No,
do them. And she can go back to acting, and it's been suggested to me that maybe if they update The Crown, she might play herself, you know. But you know, we know the world that she can go back to. And she's now 100 times more famous than when she was an actress in...
So that was a lie.
Yeah, no, I get
what
that.
What the hell does Harry do in Vancouver and Los Angeles? That's the question I'm asking.
He becomes a house dad.
Oh,
Is he become? Yeah,
do you think so?
A house father.
Do you see me laughing, my nigga?
I don't really know what else he can do. You know, we can all joke and laugh and say, you know, can he go and work in Tesco's? Can he go and work in the co-op? What can he do? What can you have a prince do? I don't. Yeah.
Well, you know, and that's why in this country, yes, and he may have rebelled a bit, but his whole life has been in the royal family. His whole adult life has either been in or associated with the military. He's and he's always been a massively popular figure in this country. Yeah,
absolutely. And I think we all watched the downfall of him after Diana, and then the up again. Well, the teenage years in between, and then the up again now with you know, he found love in Meghan. And on one hand, absolutely wonderful. Go and live your best life with your son and your wife. Fine. But, yeah, there is the big side of the other. You know, like I say, you can't just go and get a job in Tesco's.
No.
Are you sure about that?
No, or Walmart. Or Walmart, which is what it would be out
and with the security, exactly, Walmart. Because of the security of him, you can't just have him working a normal 9-to-5 job because... if he's not going to have the security around him...
No, I think potentially, I think he's a very big loser. Charlotte, thank you so much for your call. Caroline says she's incredibly disappointed in Harry. I think he'll live to regret it, and very soon. Joy says, I wish Harry and his family all the best in their life, wherever it may be.
Okay.
The world is turning. They deserve a good life. Moaners, give them a break. Well, Joy... I think we're going to be less critical of them this Sunday than we were last Sunday.
What do you mean by that?
Because when you looked at the statement they'd put out, it was clear they wanted to have the best of both worlds. They wanted to have their cake and eat it, and that was not acceptable and made people pretty angry.
Bruh, chill.
And I think now that it's done... Now that it's clear that, and these Brexit analogies never stop, but, you know, that it really is Megxit, it really is a clean break, I think people will in some senses be less critical of Harry, still slightly critical, but less critical. But I think there's going to be real, certainly from me, genuine scepticism about what on earth is he going to do with his life. Let's go to Peggy, who's a new caller to this show from Basildon. Good morning, Peggy.
Good morning, Nigel. Well, I think, personally, there's only one winner, and that is Meghan, a two-bit actress. And look at the riches now at her feet, just through advertising and knowing the right people.
Women.
I feel so sorry for the Queen and Prince William. The rest, oh, my God. She's brought the monarchy, really, to its knees, I think.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Do you know, Peggy, if I think about my children's age bracket, you know, one of the most appealing things to them about the monarchy has been Prince Harry.
That's right.
You know,
right.
And it's kind of, he almost made the monarchy seem cool.
Okay.
You know, the fairy tale wedding, just the fact that he was such an engaging guy, the Invictus Games, even his time as a rebel. And I think Harry, abdicating his responsibilities, I think it does real damage to the royal family, Peggy.
Yes, exactly.
I do, but I think personally, I've always thought he was flaky. I mean, they made the big mistake of their life, the royal family, making him walk behind his mother.
Oh, wasn't that awful?
That was awful.
Yes.
And whether that's a lasting effect, because we've all lost parents, we've lost our kids, we've lost parents. Everyone you know has had terrible tragedies. Fact. But that was a terrible thing they'd done.
Do you know, Peggy?
And they've learned.
Do you know, Peggy, when that was happening, I literally couldn't watch it.
I know, it's terrible.
I just thought, how can you make a 12-year-old do that? I have to say, I'm not a softie at all, but that was one time I thought, wow, this is too much. So Meghan's a big winner. The monarchy's a loser. What about the Queen, Peggy? Is she a winner or a loser?
Let me put it in a language you can understand.
Well, I think she's done good coming up so quickly and doing that. As you say, she should have done Brexit. But I think I mean, she's on borrowed time like us all in the upper age group. But I really feel sorry for the Queen, and I hope it's all written down. Not just the Queen, Charles and William will take over. They cannot start advertising and bringing this country in disrepute.
The responsibilities now on the Queen, Charles and William are absolutely huge.
Are you serious?
And Peggy, the Queen is only a mere 93 years old.
I know, that's sad.
And her mother lived to 101, and I'm not sure that her mother lived the healthiest of lifestyles, so I've got every hope the Queen's going to be around for a long time, Peggy. Peggy, thank you for your call and for your thoughts.